1, then we have 8, and then again 8. So first what we will do is we will compare the first digit with the number outside. So our first digit is 1 and outside number is 6. So we'll be comparing this 1 and 6. We know that 1 is always smaller than 6, right? So we take one number at a time only if the number inside is either equal to or greater than the outside number, but 1 is smaller than 6, so we won't be taking one digit at a time. This is page number 15, Supratik, of your math course book. So we'll be taking 1 and 8 together, that is we'll be taking two digits together, right? Because 1 is smaller than 6. Yes, Supratik. Okay. Now we have to look 18 in 6 table. First we have to recall 6 table and then we will try to find out whether we will get 18 in 6 table or not. So if you will recall 6 table, 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12 and 6 threes are 18. Yes, Supratik.
Ma'am, page number what, ma'am?
Supratik, 1 minute back I told you the same page number. This is page number 1515. Page number 15 of your course book, children. Right? So what we will write here? We will write here 3 because 6 threes are 18. Right? So we'll write 3 up and then we will write this 18 here. And we will put here minus sign. Now 8 minus 8 is how much? 8 minus 8 is 0. So we will write here 0. And 1 minus 1 is 0 again. So we will write this 0. Now, if you will look at your screen carefully, you can see, or in your book also you can see that this 8 is left now. So what we will do, we will make an arrow here and we will bring this 8 down and we will write it beside 0. Right? Now we have 8 here. Now we have to think for a number in 6 table. Right? First of all, we have to see, can we get 8 in 6 table or not? Tanishka, are you listening? Okay. So first of all, what we have to see whether we will get 8 in 6 table or not. So if you will recall 6 table, you will find out that we are not getting 8 in 6 table. So what we have to do, then we have to think of a number in 6 table which is smaller than 8 and nearest to 8. Okay. Then you have to think of a number in 8 table which is smaller than 8, in 6 table which is smaller than 8 and nearest to 8. Okay. Anik Sai.
Yes, ma'am.
Anik, can you tell me a number in 6 table which is smaller than 8 and nearest to 8?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Hi. Yes, Anik.
Ma'am.
Tell me. Anik, I'm waiting.
7, ma'am.
Very good. We will get 7 in 6 table, right, Anik? Anik, recall 6 table and tell me. 7 is there in 6 table or not? Come on.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me 6 table. And your camera should be on, Anik. Yes, Anik, quickly tell me 6 table. Switch on your camera. Anik. This is the condition. Don't remember 6 table. Aslan, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am. I accidentally heard it.
Okay. Yes, Nityasri, tell me 6 table. Can we get 8 in 6 table?
No, ma'am.
Then tell me what we should do next.
We should 6 ones are 6.
We should think of a number in 6 table which is smaller than 8 and nearest to 8. So what is that number?
6 ones are 6, ma'am.
Yes, that number is 6 ones are 6. So we will write that 1 up and we will write that 6 exactly below this 8 and then we will put here minus sign. 8 minus 6 how much, Nitya?
2, ma'am.
2. So we will write here 2. Okay. Now Nitya, tell me what is quotient here and what is remainder here?
31.
31 is what?
Question, ma'am.
Very good. 31 is quotient. And what is remainder here?
2, ma'am.
Very good. 2 is remainder here. That's correct. Okay, children. So what you will do now is you will be writing this quotient and remainder beside them. You have to write that in word. Okay. And please write correct spelling. You need to know this because we have to verify our answer now. So 31 is quotient. Adya, this is page number 15 of your math course book. Okay, so 31 is the quotient. You will write 31 is the quotient. Okay, you can make an arrow just to identify it clearly that 31 is quotient. Now what is 2 here? 2 is remainder here. So you will write remainder beside this 2. Yes, children, you have to write this and please write correct spelling. Okay, so 2 is your remainder. Now, there are few more things which you all should know, that we are dividing this 188 by 6. So here 6 is the divisor. What is 6 here? We call 6 divisor in this question. Yes, children, you should remember these new things. Here 6 is divisor. Okay. 6 is the divisor. I am trying to make arrow here. Okay. So 31 is quotient, 2 is remainder, and 6 is our divisor. Now there is one more that is known as dividend. What is that? Dividend. Now look here, children. Here you are dividing this 188 by 6. So here this 188 is the dividend. You have to write this, circle that 188, make one arrow and then write dividend. I'll write here. Yes, Adya? Adya, you need to unmute yourself.
Ma'am,
Yes.
page number I joined only, ma'am. Ma'am, I can't see the screen also.
Adya, please rejoin again. There is some network issue from your side and this is page number 15 of math course book. Okay. Yeah. And 188 is dividend here, children. So you have to circle it, then make an arrow and then write here dividend. Like this. You have to make it exactly how I have made. Okay, so the number which is being divided is known as dividend. The number by which it is divided is known as divisor. Like 6 is our divisor and 188 is the dividend. Fine, quotient and remainder you already know. I repeat, the number which is being divided is known as dividend. The number from which it is divided is known as divisor. Supratik, done? Supratik, have you completed your work till now? Show me thumbs up if you have completed. Have you written all these things? Quotient, dividend and remainder? Fine, I want your work now. Show me your classwork and send picture of your classwork to me today. Now you have started writing. Okay, I think you all have done till here. Now our next step is we have to show the verification step. Now what is our verification step, children? See, there is one formula, I'll be writing here that formula. And you have to write that in your math book, in course book only, okay? After this, that formula is dividend is equal to, keep on writing this children, divisor into, I'll write here into, quotient plus remainder. Multiplication symbol should be there. I'll write here divisor into quotient plus remainder. Yes, children, please write this formula in your math course book. We will be using this formula to verify our answer. This is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now, first note down this and then I'll tell you what does this formula represent, how we will use this formula. I'll give you 30 seconds and please write correct spellings, children. Right here. This is page number 15 of course book, children. Those who have joined just now, please see this. Okay. Now, yes, children. So what we have to do is, I told you that dividend is the number which is being divided and divisor is the number from which we are dividing that number, right? Now, how we can verify our answer, like how we can check whether we have solved this question right or not? What you have to do is, you have to multiply divisor and quotient, okay? You have to multiply this divisor and quotient. After multiplying, you have to add, that is plus, you have to add remainder into it, okay? If you will get the same number back which you were dividing earlier, then you have solved this question correct, okay? Let me tell you by solving this question now. Yes, exactly below this you will put equal to sign here. Now what is your divisor here? Yes, children, here divisor is Tanishka, you tell me what is the divisor here? Divisor is how much?
6, ma'am.
Yes, 6 is the divisor. Very good. And what is the quotient?
Quotient 13, ma'am.
13 or 31?
31, ma'am.
Yes, quotient is 31. Yes, children, what we have to do, I said, we will the divisor multiplied by quotient. So divisor is 6 multiplied by quotient. Now quotient is 3131. So we will write here 3131. Then after that, what is there, Tanishka?
Yes, ma'am.
Plus remainder. Now how much is remainder, Tanishka?
Remainder 2, ma'am.
Very good, 2. So we will keep all these values. We will put all these values in the formula, right? So this is 6 into 31 plus 2, right? So what we will do now is, first we will multiply this divisor and quotient, whatever answer we will get, then we will add this 2 into that answer. Okay, now what you can do is, you can make a small box here in your book like this, and you can multiply this 31 and 6 here. Make a small box here in your book like this, and then you will multiply this 31 and 6 like how I have written here. Okay, yeah, you will do like this. First of all, we need to multiply them, so we will multiply them. Okay, Hanvika,
Ma'am,
6 ones are,
6,
so we will write here 6, and 6 threes are
18.
18, so we will write here 1 8 18. What is the answer, Hanvika?
Ma'am,
What is the answer?
186.
Yes, so answer is 186, children. So here beside this equal to symbol you will be writing 186, because if you will multiply 31 and 6 together you will get 186. Okay, fine. Then again this plus symbol is already there. You will put this plus symbol again, and then you will write this 2 also here again. Now what we have to do, we have to add this 186 and 2. Okay. Shrivas, 186 plus 2 is how much?
Ma'am,
Yes, 186 plus 2.
100.
Count forward 2. Yes, tell me. 186 plus 2 is how much? Start counting after 186 and count forward 2. Tell me how much? Yes, Shrivas? Shrivas, am I audible to you? No answers. Ashwita Nalla, please unmute yourself and tell me 186 plus 2 how much? Ashwita Nalla, please unmute yourself. Yes, Ashwita, 186 plus 2 how much?
188.
Very good. That's correct. Yes, children, you will count forward 2. So 187 and 188. If you will count forward 2, you will get 188. Right? So you will write here 188. So what is your dividend now? You got answer 188 and that's the correct answer. This means you have solved the question right. How can you say that? Because children, our dividend according to the question was 188, right? And after solving this, we also got 188. So this means that we have solved this question correct, because again we got that same dividend, right? So this is how you can check your answer. Okay. Is there anyone who is still writing? Anyone? Yes, Shrivas.
Ma'am, network problem. It is not right.
Okay. Right now. Yes, Bilvika.
Over, ma'am.
Bilvika, are you still writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yes, children, I'll give you 1 minute. Please write fast. Those who have completed, please take out your math notebook and write date and classwork. Yes, Bilvika?
Finished, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Krishika, please unmute yourself.
Completed, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Those who have completed, please take out your math notebook, write date and classwork in your math notebook. Today date is 5th of February. And you have to open your math course book or sorry, textbook also. Yes. Children, please open page number 102 of your math textbook and your notebook also. Open your notebook, write date and classwork and open page number 102 of your textbook. So what problems are there? So we'll start with the first word problem, and these questions you can write later on, no need to write in your math notebook. Okay? Later on, if you have time, then you can note down. Okay. Krishika, please read first question. We'll be solving
Ma'am?
it in your notebook. First word problem.
No. Ma'am, the first one or the question?
First one. There were
There were 14 books with
Gopu.
Gopu.
He wanted
to learn
land.
land.
Yes, Pathan. Yeah, Pathan.
Ma'am, what is the page number?
Page number 102, 102 of your math textbook. Yes, Krishika, continue.
Then two
Two
of his friends equally
to read during the holidays.
During the holidays. How many books will each friend get?
Okay, so the question is, yes, children, I am reading this question. Please look in your book. Question is, there were 14 books with Gopu. Total number of books were 14. He wanted to lend them to 2 of his friends. This means he want to give these books to 2 of his friends equally. Equally means, I have told you, division means equal distribution. Right, when we divide something or when we distribute something equally. And now they also said that he wanted to lend them to 2 of his friends equally. This means we have to divide. Okay, to read during the holidays, how many books will each friend get? And now one more thing is there, each word is there, right? Each word is there. So this means we have to divide the given numbers because they have asked us to distribute these 14 books equally between 2 of his friends, right? So we will divide the given numbers. Okay, I repeat, this is page number 102 of your textbook. You can write these questions in your notebook later on, but no need to write them right now. Okay, children, so now we will be solving this question in your math notebook. After adding date and classwork, leave one line and write that question number 1 and we'll start writing. Okay, so first one will be number of books. How many books? You have to write this in your math notebook. Number of books, how many? 1, 4, 14, right? And we will write number of friends. How many friends are there? Pathan, just give me a second. Number of friends. Yes, Pathan.
Ma'am, we have to
Write in notebook. You have to write answer in notebook.
Okay, ma'am.
Write in notebook, Pathan. Pathan, answers you have to write in notebook.
Now only we have to write.
Then you will write, Pathan. Answers you all need to write in your notebook. Start writing in your notebook, children. Adya, please unmute yourself and tell me how many friends are there. Adya? Adya is not there. Advaita? Advaita?
Yes, ma'am.
How many friends are there?
2 friends, ma'am.
Yes, 2 friends are there. So number of friends is equal to 2. Okay. Now, what we have to do here is we have to distribute these 12 books equally between 2 friends. So what we have to do here, we have to divide the given numbers. Yes, children, you will leave 2 lines and then you will write this. Okay. Now here we have 2 numbers, 14 and 2. Always remember that we are writing bigger number inside. So 1 for 14 is bigger than 4. So 14 we will write inside and 2 we will write outside because 2 is smaller than 14. Right? Now you have to recall 2 table. Yes, Supratik? Yes, Supratik?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
he is not at all started, ma'am. Just can you tell me, ma'am? I'm right.
I've asked him a few minutes back, have you completed? He showed me thumbs up. He has shown me thumbs up. He said, yes, I have done. Yes, Aryan.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
there is no word problems in page number 20.
102.
Just 102.
I have clearly written
Okay.
102, 102, Aryan.
Got it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, now we have to recall 2 table and then we have to find out when we will get 14 in 7 table, right? Dhriti, Rathi, unmute yourself and tell me when you will get 14 in 7 table.
7 1 is 7.
Which table?
7 table, ma'am.
7 table. Look at your screen, Dhriti.
In 2 table. 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4, 2 3 are 6, 2 4 are 8, 2 5 are 10, 2 6 are 12, 2 7 are 14.
Yes, so we will get 14 7 times in 2 tables. So we will write that 7 up and then we will write this 1 4 14 down because 2 7s are 14, right? And then you know that you have to put here minus sign. 4 minus 4 is 0 and 1 minus 1 is again 0. So our quotient is 7 here. So our answer will be 7, right? So we will write it in the next line that each friend will get 7 books. Each friend will get 7